Today's video is definitely going to be one very interesting video because the price of Bitcoin after testing the support from this 27,000 has finally started to show this bullishness, because we knew that in the immediate short term 27,000 was one of the most important support line which we were not allowed to break, and since the daily has somehow managed to close above it, now you can see we are around 28,000 range. So has the price of Bitcoin invalidated all the bearish scenario which we have talked in my video so far? And now what to do next? Because many were very worried when the price of Bitcoin was hovering around this 27,000 range, and I made it very clear on my yesterday's video. Wait until the daily closes below 27,000 before looking for any opportunity, because 27,000 was still considered as one of the most important support. Why? Because this line, the upper line from this broadening top, was considered as one of the strongest line of resistance, and this exact line, right, held the price around 27,000. And now if this is going to play out as a broadening top, then you can see, guys, according to the price opportunity from this broadening top, we could be getting gravitated around 30,000 to 33,000 before price chooses a trend direction. And we knew parallelly this 27,000 was not just only the support from this broadening top, but also the support from this monthly CPR lines. Yes, guys, this R2 line, if you look at it carefully, you can see the R2 line in a daily time frame was one of the most important support line around 27,172 range, and this is where we came, and since then we are also starting to show bullishness. So according to the CPI indicator, according to this leading indicator for this month of March, our price target is going to be monthly R3 line, which is at 29,000. Yes, guys, this 29,000 will be considered as our upcoming target for Bitcoin as long as we remain above this monthly R2 line, which is around 27,000, as long as we remain above the upper line resistance from this broadening top. Because if we do that, I mean, if the price does remain above 27,000 in the medium short term, then in that case we will be focusing on this ascending channel, because this ascending channel is also clearly pointing us the price in the medium short term, price in the upcoming days could be getting gravitated towards the upper trend line from this ascending channel before deciding the trend direction, because we know the upper trend line along with this monthly R3 line is lining around 29,000 range. So that's why, guys, this upper trend line from this ascending channel or rising channel will be considered as the line where we could be getting gravitated if the price remains above 27,000 range. Because if this is going to continue, looking at this price structure in a very simple way, even the falling trend line breakout scenario will play out perfectly, because this exact line acted as a resistance, and since we are above it, this exact line could be acting as a support even if the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term shows any sort of a weakness. And now we are building a very strong support above 27,000 for Bitcoin. So any sort of a weakness in an hourly time frame as well, you can see the falling trend line, which previously acted as a strong line of resistance, will be looked as a strong line of support above 27,000 range. And now let me also show you why the breakout from this falling trend line has resulted in this bullish movement in price action of Bitcoin. So before I talk about this symmetrical triangle breakout, please, guys, destroy that like button if you haven't done it yet, and for those individuals watching for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. But if you want to support me further, you know, a comment would be much appreciated. So yesterday on my video we talked about this symmetrical triangle, which was considered bullish. Yes, bullish when we managed to break out of this key line of resistance. And now if we look at the price action of Bitcoin, we have managed to break out of this upper trend line, and since then we are also turning bullish. But what I want you guys to understand, it does not necessarily mean the price is going to show a movement here in this manner. This could be a slow uptrend. I mean, price could show some more range bound, even show some pullback, and then slowly head towards the price opportunity from this symmetrical triangle as well. Because if this trend is going to continue, if this movement is going to play out, then we know according to this symmetrical triangle the price objective is going to be around 29,000 to 30,000 range. 29,000 was also the target from this ascending channel, also the target from this monthly R3 line, and breaking above that will be the target from this broadening top. So things are lining up very, very nicely for Bitcoin. So any sort of a weakness, this exact trend line, the falling trend line, will be acting as support for the medium short term above 27,000. And we know, guys, since the price has found support above 27,000, now this here invalid, the rising wedge is also almost like invalid. And now what we should focus on is this one bearish scenario. Yes, bearish scenario is always there, no matter how bullish the price turns. But what I want you guys to look at, even though this broadening top looks like it could be failing because the price is about to break the previous high structure, what I want you to carefully look at is the range around 28,200 to 28,300 range, because if we break above that range, means we have started to form another impulsive movement like this. I mean, here we form lower highs, lower lows continuation. But if we manage to break out of this previous high, then we could still be continuing this rally, forming a new higher highs, higher lows continuation pattern. So that's why, to invalidate this bearish scenario, the rounding top, we just need the price to break the previous high structure, because if we fail to break out of this previous high structure, price could still show some range bound, even come back to test the support one more time around 27,000 before deciding the trend direction. And if we do break below that, then we still have to monitor this rounding top scenario for Bitcoin, which could be indicating a potential reversal towards 25,000, right? Towards 25,000 before the price of Bitcoin chooses a trend direction. But in our case, right now, the price is clearly above 27,000 and we are hovering on 28,000. So for now, let's not focus on this bearish scenario that much. So we just need the price to find support over 27,000 in the medium short term. And as long as we remain at 27,000, we will be considering the trend bullish, and we are also expecting the 29,000 and even 30,000 to 33,000 on the line. So looking into different perspective, looking into different time frame, now the price of Bitcoin is slowly turning bullish one more time. So guys, let's hope the 27,000 remains and price continues this uptrend as expected. So these were some of the quick updates that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, destroy the like button, and for those individuals watching it for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.